Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mitesh Gala. Welcome to Rough Book, a learning companion.
Hi, we're getting into similarity exercise 15E and I've broken this into parts, so we're doing it part 2 today in this video, and then in the next video I'm going to do the last part, P3, part 3. So basically this is a very important topic, important exercise, that's why I'm breaking it into parts so that it is easily understood by everybody. So in the last video I did a recap of all the properties that you're supposed to know for this particular topic. So I'm repeating those. First one, all the tests of similarity, SSS, SAS and AA test. The second one, CAST and CSST. The third one, BPT, basic proportionality theorem, converse of basic proportionality theorem. Areas of similar triangle and X method, if you remember. Last one, common vertex. I explained all of these in the last video, so I'm not wasting your time again by explaining this, but I hope you know all of these by now, right? So we are going to use all this in this particular exercise as well, this part of the exercise. So let's start. Sum number 13. Let's see what does it say. So it says AD is a median, CE is a median. Median means it is breaking the opposite side into two equal parts. Your target is to prove that EF is equal to FB. Now EF and FB, how will you prove them equal is your question. And then AG, GD 2:1, that we'll see later. So if you see FD is given parallel to EC, that gives you a clue. If this is parallel, then you can say BD upon DC equals to BF upon FE. If these two are equal, these two are also equal, and you're sorted. So you have to pick up the correct things that have been given to you and sums will become simple for you. So come on. Step 1, in triangle this, FD parallel to EC. Step 2, BD upon DC equals to BF upon FE. And step 3, then you can say this is equal to this, therefore this is equal to this. So come on, start writing that much at least. Then we'll talk about AG and GD. So first thing, in triangle BEC, I can say that DF is parallel to CE, and therefore BD upon DC equals to BF upon FE. Reason would be basic proportionality theorem. Therefore, but BD is equal to DC. This is given, and therefore BD equals to DC, therefore you can say BF is equal to FE. Alright, or that is EF equals to FB. So we got our first part straight away. Now for the second part, AG upon GD 2:1. How are you going to do that? So you take this triangle AFD, say that these two are parallel, go there, apply BPT, and then if you get it, great. If you don't get it, I will help you, don't worry. So in triangle AFD, I will say EG is parallel to FD, and therefore AE upon EF is equal to AG upon GD. Again, basic proportionality theorem. What should be done now? So AE, and for EF you can say half of BE. Why? Because both are equal. So I will say over here half of BE equals to AG upon GD. And for reason you can write from 5. So in 5 we have mentioned that both are equal. Now BE is equal to AE. So instead of BE, I will write AE as my next step. So my next step 10, therefore AE upon half of AE equals to AG upon GD. Because BE equals AE since CE is the median. Finally this cancels. Denominator goes back to the numerator. Therefore AG upon GD becomes 2/1, and therefore AG ratio GD is equal to 2:1. That's what your final target is. Got it, everyone? Was this simple? Did I make it simple for you? Perfect. Let's go for the next one, sum number 17. 17th one is damn simple. You will not need my help at all, and most of you all should get it. They say px upon x cube 1:3. xy is your question. qr is 9 given to you. Damn simple, isn't it? Come on, pause, do it. If you don't get it, come back. Px x cube 1:3. So first find px pq by x method. Then prove these two triangles similar, pxy and pqr. Once you prove them similar, px upon pq equals to xy upon qr, and apply it. You will get your answer. Yeah. So let's try it out. So first one, we are using x method. So px upon x cube 1/3. Therefore px, let's call it 1k. Don't use x because x is already there, and x cube 3k. Therefore pq will be 1k plus 3k equals to 4k. So we got this entire pq as 4k. So px upon pq 1k upon 4k equals to 1/4. Now that you got this 1/4, now take the two triangles, prove them similar. So in triangle pxy and triangle pqr, we can say that angle pxy equals to pqr and angle pyx equals to angle PRQ. Reason for both of them, corresponding angles, and therefore triangle PXY is similar to triangle PQR by AA test. Now that the triangles are similar, I can say PX upon PQ, which is already known to me, upon XY upon QR. Reason will be, come on, tell me, CSST. Shabash. Therefore, px upon pq 1/4, xy is unknown, and qr is 9. So your last step 11. Therefore, xy equals to 9 upon 4, and therefore I can say xy 2.25 centimeters. Did you manage to get this? Was this very simple? How many of you all did it on your own? Please do it. Now it's the last segment of your exercise. Most of the sums you should manage because there is nothing new to be taught. Okay, this is slightly tricky visualization, but not that difficult either. PQL, RPM, these two triangles you need to prove them similar. Damn simple. They have already given you this angle equals to this and this angle equals to this. So by AA test, but write correct one-to-one correspondence, don't forget that. So these two black triangles we are working at. So come on, 4 steps, prove the triangle similar. 5th step CSST, 6th step cross multiply, and you will reach here. Yeah, so first 2 parts easily you will get it. The 3rd part I will help you. So in triangle PQL and triangle, now PQL, so 1, 2 and then empty. So 1, then 2 and then empty. So RPM, they are given the same thing, so nothing to worry. Angle PQL equals to angle RPM, angle QPL equals to angle PRM. Reason for both of them is going to be AA test, not AA test, sorry, given. Further, therefore triangle PQL similar to triangle RPM by AA test. Now that your triangles are similar, now this is the first part that we wanted, and now to get the second part, QL is second and third. QL upon PM is equal to PL, so first and last, upon first and last RM, CSST. So cross multiply QL into RM, PL into PM. So we are sorted with the second part as well. Yeah. Now for the last part. For the last part, what I would suggest is take this on a rough sheet and split it. So PQ, and I'm sending the other PQ down. QR, and I'm sending QL down. This will tell you which two triangles you're supposed to pick up. So PQ and QR, that means the big triangle itself. And QL and PQ, QL and PQ is this small triangle. So this triangle and the big triangle is what we are going to work upon. So I'm just bringing the two triangles out. Okay, one and the second one. So PQR, I'm naming this bigger one, PQR. Now P, then Q is 2 dashes and R 1 dash. For this small triangle, you got to be very smart to have your one-to-one correspondence perfect. Okay, now PQL and PQR have a common angle Q, so wherever Q is there, name Q. Then R is 1 dash and P is 1, so put P over here, and the third one L goes up. This is one-to-one correspondence. See, understand, common angle, both are equal, they give, and then the remaining one. How will you prove them similar? Obviously Q common angle and P equals to R, they gave it. So you will get this second part similar. Once you get them similar, CSST. So same 6 steps once again. Let's try. Come on, pause the video, try on your own. So in triangle PQL and triangle RQP, give correct one-to-one correspondence please. So angle PQL equals to angle RQP, common angle. Angle QPL is equal to QRP, reason given, and therefore triangle PQL similar to triangle RQP by AA test. Now that we got these two similar, let's take a fresh sheet and let's proceed from there for the last part. So for the last part, CSST, PQ upon QR, so that is step 11. PQ upon QR is equal to PQ QR. Now here I need PQ, so QL upon PQ, QL upon PQ, CSST. Let's cross multiply. So I will get PQ square QR into QL, and that's exactly what we needed. Got everyone? Did I make it simple in the end? This part at least. Always remember, when you want to work on this one, split this on the rough sheet. That will tell you which two triangles you are supposed to work upon. Let's take the next sum number 23. 23 is fairly decent enough, you should be able to manage. They say AP ratio PB 2:5. Mental math, AP upon AB, how much? If you said 2 by 5, perfect. 2 by 5 by X method. We will need it. Area APO and ABC, areas of similar triangle. So 2 by 5 the whole square, 4 by 25. So 4:25 is the answer to this one. But first you will have to use X method, get AP upon AB. Then prove the two triangles similar. Only when they are similar I can apply areas of similar triangle, and then you can reach here. Then we'll talk about this last part later on. So first let's reach there. So AP upon PB 2 by 3. So let AP be 2x and PB 3x. So therefore AB is 2x plus 3x 5x, and therefore AP upon AB is equal to 2x upon 5x, 2 by 5. So we got this 2 by 5 the full thing. Now let's prove the triangle similar. So in triangle APO and triangle ABC, angle APO equals ABC, AOP ACB, corresponding because lines are parallel, and therefore triangle APO, not Q, sorry, O, similar to triangle ABC by AA test. Now that the two triangles are similar by AA test, I can say that AP, area of triangle APO upon area of triangle ABC equals to AP upon AB the whole square. Areas of similar triangles. If you don't write reasons, you will lose 1 mark. Step 9. So therefore, area of triangle APO upon area of triangle ABC equals to AP upon AB. AP upon AB 2 by 5, but whole square. Don't forget whole square. So 2 by 5 whole square, 4 by 25. Don't leave your answer here, write it in the ratio form, otherwise they'll cut 1 mark straight away because they've asked you in the ratio form. So APO ratio ABC 4:25, and we managed to reach here. Yeah, that's the first part. Now for the second part, APO and CQD. So CQD is here. These two triangles ka areas. So you should know at least one side. So the only side that you can get is AO and CO. So AO upon CO will be AP upon PB by BPT. So first find that out. So you will say in triangle ABC, PO is parallel to BC, and therefore AP upon PB equals to AO upon OC, and AP upon PB is 2 by 3. So now that you got this 2 by 3, you can take these two triangles, get areas of similar triangle. But before that, prove the triangles similar. So in triangle APO and triangle CQD, we will say angle AOP, this one AOP equals to COQ, vertically opposite angles, and then the other angle is alternate angle. This Z, can you see? APO and CQO. So APO, CQO, alternate angles. So therefore the triangles are similar. So step 16, therefore triangle APO similar to triangle CQD by AA test. That these two triangles are similar, I can apply the areas of similar triangle. So APO upon CQD, APO will be AO upon OC, correct? AO upon OC. So AO CQO, not D, O. So I will have, okay, here also I wrote it wrong, sorry. So I will have AO upon CO the whole square, areas of similar triangles. Got it? Last one, 18th, substitute the values. Area of APO upon area of CQD, AOCO 2 by 3 the whole square, 4 by 9. If you left your sum here, 1 mark lost. Write it in the ratio form. So area of APO ratio area of CQD 4:9, and that's it. Got it? Did you enjoy this, everyone? Good question from exam point of view. You must practice such sums, please. Next one, 24th. One of my favorite question. Put a star besides it. Very important question from exam point of view. So please see to it you pay attention to this question well. Now what does this question tell you? It says prove triangle ADC similar to BEC. Now what do you mean by this ADC and BEC? Those are two small triangles. But what are the things that are common? ADC, BEC, each 90, common angle. Pull them out, it will be easy for you to understand. See, this is ADC with this 90, and this is BCE with this 90. So one is each 90, second is common angle, correct? Therefore you can say the two triangles are similar by AA test. So come on, hit it. I'm sure most of you all will be able to do this sum on your own, at least the first part, and then from the first part you CSST and you will get your second part also. So come on, try it. So let's prove the two triangles similar. So in triangles ADC and triangle BEC, angle ADC equals to BEC, each 90, and angle ACD BCE, reason common angle, and therefore triangle ADC similar to BEC by AA test. Once your triangles are similar, I can now say CA, that's what I want. So CA, first and last. So first and last BC. Then DC, I need it. So I am writing it as CD, and EC or CE. CSST. Let's cross multiply. Yeah, therefore CA into CE is equal to CB into CD. So we managed to reach here. Was this simple, everyone? Yeah, not simple, very simple. Very good. Now second part, prove triangle ABC, full triangle, and DEC, this small triangle similar. This is a task. See, ABC, full triangle, and small triangle CDE. How will I prove these two triangles similar? So one is common angle, very good. Second part, think. If you don't get it, come back, I will help you. Now, if you look at this part over here, CA upon CD. I'm not saying CA upon CB, I'm saying CA upon CD, CB upon CE. What will happen? CA is here, CD is here, CB is here, and CE is here. So basically this with this one and this with this one. So you get two sides straight away. So what you must do is use this. That's why they are giving you this part. They are giving you breaks how to build on that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll keep CA over here, and instead of getting CB, I'm going to get CD down, and then CB over here and CE down. Now see, CA upon CD, CB upon CE. So you got two sides straight away. Common angle, triangles are similar by SAS test. Can you now write the two triangles by similarity SAS test, and then this is going to follow by CSST. So you will get it. Come on, write on your own. So in triangle CAB and triangle. Now see, CAB is 1 dash. So CDE. Correct one-to-one correspondence is very, very important. Okay. Step 9. CA upon CD equals to CB upon CE from 7. And next step I will say common angle. So let me take one more sheet. Yeah. And then we can continue with it. So here we go. So statement number 10. So 10th one I will say angle. What is the angle? ACB and DCE. So angle ACB is similar to angle ACB DCE. Common angle, and therefore I can state that the two triangles are similar, CAB and CDE. So therefore triangle CAB similar to triangle CDE by AA test. Just let me check if the correspondence is correct. CAB and CDE, perfect. So now CD first, so this is what we needed, so put a box. So it's easily identifiable. Now CD is first and second. So first and second CA. AB I need. So if I write AB over here, CD into AB they want. Okay, wait, let me write. So AB upon DE. CSST. Is this correct? CAB CDE. So CA upon CD. See, here I messed up. CA upon CD. CA is from this triangle, CD is from that triangle, and then AB upon DE. Now let's cross multiply. So CA into DE, AB into CD. Is that what we wanted? Let's check. AB into CD is here, CA into DE is here. So if you want to be more precise, write that is AB into CD, CA into DE. There you go. Got it? Good question, isn't it? So this last part was a twist. How to get those parts to prove the two triangles similar. So from here only we are deriving it. And from there you realize it is SAS test. Otherwise it was very tough to understand. Yeah. Let's take last question for this video, 25. 25, simple. They want you to first prove ABC and EDB similar. They have given you these two angles equal. The next is the common angle. So prove the two triangles similar by AA test, and after that these parts will follow automatically. So number 1, in triangle ABC and triangle EBD, is one-to-one correspondence correct? ABC. So here it is EBD, correct. Then angle ABC equals to EBD. Reason common angle. Further, angle this one now, that is in this triangle it is going to be ACB. So if I say first, last and second ACB, so EDB, correct, and this is given, and therefore I get triangle ABC similar to EBD by AA test. Once your triangles are similar, therefore AB is what I have to find. So AB upon EB equals to BC upon BD. I'm not taking AC because I don't need AC and DE any which ways. So CS ST. So sixth step. So first thing is to prove these two triangles similar. So put a box there itself. The next thing, AB we don't know, and EB is 6, BC is 10, and BD is 5. So 5 ones are 2s are, so 6 2s are 12. So step 7, therefore AB is 12 centimeters. So we managed to get AB, the second part. Now area of ABC, they have already given you area of this as 9. Area of ABC, how will you get? So areas of similar triangle, because you already proved the two triangles similar. So area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle EBD is equal to, I am taking AB first and second upon EB first and second, the whole square. Areas of similar triangles. Yeah, let's take another sheet and write the remaining part. So step 9, therefore area of triangle ABC I have to find upon EBD, which is 9, is equal to AB. AB I found 12 and EB, which is 6. So 12 upon 6 whole square. 1s are 2s are. So finally area of triangle ABC is equal to 4 into 9, and therefore area of triangle ABC will be 36 square centimeter. That's what your last part is all about. Yeah, I hope you are able to get most of these sums. Yeah, here they are purposely twisting them. They are taking this and this angle. So one-to-one correspondence is very, very important. Otherwise, you're going to mess it up. All right. For your homework, I want you to do sum number 20, 23 and 24. Very important. That therefore I have repeated those sums for you. Please do that.
Hope you had a lovely mathematics experience with the Rough Book, our learning companion.